Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to address the question some of you has asked regarding my Fendi Peekaboo Iseeu, and you were interested to know how it has held up. I've had this bag for a year now, so let me show you the condition of the bag, do some mock shots for you as it does have different strap lengths. So we're going to try on the different strap lengths so you see how it sits on me. Also we'll do some what fits inside. At the end of it, I will let you know how I feel about the bag after using it for a year and whether I would buy it again. So stick around. Before I show you the condition of the bag, let's go through very quickly the specifications. The bag measures 27 centimeters by 21 centimeters for the height, and at the side, at the widest part here, it is 11 centimeters. This comes in a nappa leather. It is quite smooth. It's not a grain leather. It has gold tone hardware, and of course it has the very iconic classic twist lock on both sides. There's technically no front or back because both sides are identical. At both sides, you will see these buttons here, which you can undo to widen the bag if you wish to do so, but I usually keep them closed because I like the trapezoid shape. And there is feet, 4 of them. There is the accordion style design at the side. This gives it the iconic look of the Iseeu. On the inside, you'll find that there are actually 2 different colors on the 2 sides, which are separated by a stiff partition in the middle. There's a single top handle, comes with a removable strap, and there are actually 7 holes for different strap length adjustments. On the inside of the bag, on one side there is no pocket or zip compartment whatsoever, but on the other side, you do have 2 slip pockets. In case you're new around here, my name is Corinne and I do videos on fashion, lifestyle, but mostly handbags. If you're also a handbag lover like me, I welcome you to join my family here. Just click on the subscribe button and join this community. It doesn't cost you anything, but it'll be very helpful for content creators like us, and I will truly appreciate it. While you're at it, don't forget to hit that bell icon as well, because then you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Back to the video. As far as the condition goes, it has held up very well. I've got the flashlight on, so you can hopefully see it better. There's no scratch at all on either side. As far as the interior goes, very good condition. It is a smooth leather inside as well, but then again, I am quite careful when I'm using this bag. Because of the fact that it is structured, I am especially careful if I'm in a crowded place, so when I'm walking, I usually hold my bag close to me to avoid bumping into people or onto things. So I think that's how I managed to keep it in pristine condition. The top handle is also in good condition, and I do use a twilly on it sometimes. And here is the strap, very good condition. There's not very much creasing. I do use the strap most of the time because I like to have my hands free, so I usually do bring it out with me and use it either crossbody or on my shoulder. The hardware is in pretty good condition, but you can see some scratches at the top. I'm not exactly sure how those scratches occurred at the top, but I suspect it's because of the going in and out of the lock. As far as the glazing is concerned, it is very good. Oh, by the way, the bag came with a raincoat as well. I don't think there are many brands that actually give you a raincoat with their bags, apart from Hermes. But even within Fendi, it's only the Peekaboos that come with a raincoat, not the baguettes or the other styles. If you'd like to see how this bag was packaged, I welcome you to watch the unboxing video. Now let me show you what I have inside my bag. I have my compact powder. I have the LV key pouch. I've got lipstick in a lipstick case. I've got AirPods, the packet of tissues. I even have an umbrella down there. And I just wanted to show you that it is not squeezing in, it's not tight. As you can see, I can actually wiggle it. On the other side, I've got my sunnies. I have a foldable shopping bag. And I've got my mini pochette. And I'm just leaving it in there so you can see that there's still extra space at the corners. So I'm not actually filling it up all the way. It's a very roomy bag. And for those of you who are wondering what on earth can you put in the little slot, there is the original Fendi product card in there. I don't use it simply because it's just under the lock, which kind of gets in the way. The back slot is even worse. It's right under it. It's very hard for you to put anything in there or get anything out of there. Pretty much redundant, these two things. But if you have maybe some parking tickets or receipts that you need to slot them in, you can put them probably at the front slip pocket here. So these were the items that were in the bag, and there was still a little bit of room to spare. So it is a very roomy bag. And if anyone is wondering if a long wallet can fit in there, it can, with a little bit of going in diagonally, and it just manages to fit. If you want to take it out, you would have to go diagonally out as well. I would highly suggest that you use compact wallets or card holders for this bag. So let's try on the bag at the different strap lengths. Now it's at the shortest length. And by the way, in case you're wondering whether the strap swivels, it does. So it's very convenient. Doesn't get your strap all twisted out. So at the shortest setting, and I am 173 centimeters tall, that's about 5'8". So this is probably my favorite length when I'm wearing on my shoulder. It sits just nicely at the side here. If I'm on the shortest setting, it's probably too short for crossbody. So let's try it on a slightly longer setting. Okay, now we'll do the right in the middle setting. There are a total of 7 holes. There are 3 up there and 3 below. So we're right in the center here. And at this setting, it is slightly longer. Some of you might prefer this a little bit like almost at the hips, but it would be, to me, a good length for crossbody. I like a bag not being too low when I'm doing crossbody, so that when I'm walking, it doesn't my hips don't keep knocking against the bag. So if I'm not sure if I want to wear it crossbody or on the shoulder that day, I'll just put it on the middle setting so that I can use either way. So this is how it looks like. Okay, now we are at the longest setting. This is definitely very, very long, way too long to wear at the side for my height. If you are a very tall girl, maybe if you're like 180 something or 190 centimeters tall, that's probably good. But this is actually very nice crossbody. So if you are all day you're going to be wearing this crossbody, this is probably a good length. I mean, I said I like it short because it's easy to get things, but in terms of the looks, this is probably very suitable for crossbody at the longer setting. So now let's talk about my feelings about this bag and whether I will buy it again. First of all, I'll just come right out and say there are a lot of pros about this bag. I love the whole construction, the whole look of the peekaboo, the whole structured look. But then it is still something that you can use for day as well as night, as far as I am concerned. I love that it is so versatile. It has the top handle as well as a strap which is adjustable and removable. So lots of versatility there. Love the shape, the accordion design, that structure. Of course, there's the ability for you to expand the bag further, although I don't use it. I just love the A shape. It has feet, so that's definitely a pro as well. I love the gold hardware against this color. Now, Fendi is not very creative when it comes to naming the colors. They just call this beige. So at different times when they release different bags, one beige can be different from another beige. So, but this is called beige, and this is a classic or a regular color that they have. So you can find this all year round. I think the main colors that they have are the black, this one, the beige, as well as the dove gray. And Fendi will always release seasonal prints, seasonal colors as well. As far as interior is concerned, I love the dual colors, pink on one side, brown on the other. Although probably only I can see it unless somebody's peering into my bag from the top, but I love it. It is so pretty, and I just love the fact that I can choose to engage the turn lock or not. I can just leave the turn lock on and use it for evening, or I can just use this like a little mini tote bag. So huge amounts of versatility. In terms of capacity, as you have seen, it fits a lot. It fits all my daily essentials and some. So it's easy to use, except for one thing or two, is that the material is quite a smooth leather. So I am wary when I'm using this bag, so I'm careful to not scratch it. And also, as with all structured bags, if you bump against anything, the likelihood of it getting scratched is higher. However, I have to say that this is very sturdy because of the thick glazing, the structure. So it is strong in that sense, but still I'm very careful. Like I mentioned earlier, when I'm walking in a crowded place, I do tend to hold my bag closer to me just to avoid any accidental scratching or bumping against people. But will I buy it again? Let me first tell you the price that I bought this for, because that will basically answer that question. When I bought this last year, it was in June, I believe, 2022. The price was Sing dollars 6,390. Today it is 7,290. So it has gone up by $900 over the past 1 year. At 7,290, will I buy the Fendi Peekaboo Iseeu for 4,000 something, 5,000 something Sing dollars? I can buy an MS non-quota bag. And I'm comparing with MS because in terms of branding, MS is up there, and in terms of leather, MS is also up there. And in terms of resale value, now I always mention about resale value, not because I'm a reseller, I'm not buying bags to immediately sell, but I always do consider that, because if ever I want to buy a new bag, I mean, I have a finite amount of space. If I want to buy some new bags, and I have to let go of some bags. I mean, I don't have that kind of space where I can keep on buying and buying and buying. So when the time comes where if I have to let go a bag, I would want it to at least fetch me a good resale value, so I don't lose that much money. So if I'm comparing with like MS or Chanel, but now Chanel's prices are so high, so I'm not going to compare with Chanel. But if I'm going to compare with MS, I can probably get a better resale value with MS. If I haven't bought this bag today, and I really love this bag, I think I might buy it still at 7,290, but probably in black, because then that gives me more versatility. I think there's also longevity, and the resale value as well is probably better for black compared to a beige, because this is more like different people have different tastes. But I think black usually is quite generic, the color. So I think I'll leave it as that. For now, I'm hanging on to this. I'm very sad that the price has gone up this much, because sometimes I do see on Instagram people posting pictures of this bag in different colors. They're so pretty, or even on their website, of course, Fendi releasing different colors at different seasons. But it's really very hard for me to pull the trigger on another ICU small at this price. So yes, that's my answer for you. Let me know in the comments down below whether you are interested in the Fendi Peekaboo Iseeu and what color is your preference. Any questions at all, please put them in the comments box down below. I appreciate you watching, spending your precious time with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. I bought some third-party straps which I thought may go well with the Fendi Peekaboo Iseeu. So to try them. So both of them have these gold tone hardware, so I think they will match very well with my ICU. I've already changed out of my t-shirt, so I'm wearing this comfy one at home. So here is the bag with this very matching colored strap. No, it's not Fendi brand, so it's just a cheapo third-party strap, which I thought the color matched perfectly. So this is the other strap. If I want to wear it like a shoulder bag, just leave it at the shortest length. This one adds a bit of pop of color. Not all the way, not the longest, but I think this is long enough for crossbody. Yeah, I mean they're not like top-notch quality. Obviously, these are not expensive designer brands, but just something to add some variety or versatility to the bag. Yeah, just wanted to show you that. Thanks again for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.